am approximately 7.5 weeks with our 4th child and 4 kids, and this is the first time I've ever heard of the red cabbage test. I think it sounds kind of fun and interesting, so I'm about to do the red cabbage test. Here I have my boiling water, and I read a few different resources on this to make sure I was getting it right. First, you're supposed to boil water, and you chop up your red cabbage. Has to be red cabbage. It said to make nice and small chunks, and I'm guessing that's so that as much of the edge of, so that the inside is exposed as much as possible, maybe. You put that into a bowl, and then when you have your water to a boil and your cabbage is all chopped up, you pour your boiling water over the cabbage so that it pretty much covers it. And you can see the water is turning blue already, which is what it's supposed to do. I read that it should be blue water. And so, let's see. Then you let that set for at least 10 minutes. And of course, if you're like me, that means 10 minutes on the dot. So here I have mine that has been sitting actually for over 10 minutes. And we're going to strain that. Oops, and I'm spilling. Ooh, it's very purpley water. Have a lot of it. There's going to be plenty of leftover cabbage water, but that's fine because I also read that you can do, well, because red cabbage water like this is a pH tester, and you can do a really fun experiment with the kids. We homeschool, so opportunities like this are always fun. We're going to pour them in different cups, lots of red cabbage water in different cups, and add different items from around the house and see what color it turns. It should be lots of different colors. So then, this is the gross part. You pee in a cup, and you want exactly equal parts urine and cabbage water.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, there we go. And so, according to this, it's looking pretty red. Okay, so, it said if it's pink or red, it's a boy. And if it turns purple, it's a girl. So, this is really kind of tough because I'm seeing a burgundy color. It's almost leaning toward purple, but it started out very purple and it went really, that's really pretty red. So, I would definitely say that this test is concluding a little boy, because that's really red water now. And so, I have no idea how accurate it is or how accurate I believe it is, but this one is more fun for me because unlike things like the Chinese calendar and stuff like that, which are just a grid that's got a 50-50 shot, this one is actually claiming at least to have some scientific backing with the checking for pH. Now, if testing the pH in your urine was really an accurate way to determine what the gender of your baby is, I would think that some smart, attentive midwife out there would have developed a urine gender test a long time ago. Just saying. But who knows? It at least has, you know, a claim in in science, you know, supposedly that you're going to have different pH in your urine depending on if you're carrying a boy or a girl. And so that made it more intriguing to me, and it's very, very cheap. I got 2 heads of cabbage because a friend and I are going to do it together tomorrow. And it only cost me a couple of dollars. So it's cheap and it's fun, and I'm definitely going to be doing it more than once because I want to see if I get the same result twice. I might even do it 3 times and see if I get like a 2 out of 3 consensus or something. And then when we find out what the baby actually is, it'll be interesting to see if this had any sort of accuracy or not. So like I said, I'm about 7.5 weeks. One of the resources that I read said to do this test before 10 weeks. So, jumped on that. So yeah, there's my cabbage test, my red cabbage test. And there's my result. It's very red. And pink and red is for a little boy. So, it'll be really fun to see if that's correct or not. And like I said, with the rest of this leftover cabbage water, we're going to have a lot of fun doing some homeschool experiments with the kids. My daughter's excited about it. She likes just getting out cups of water and seeing what around the house dissolves and what doesn't. And this one's actually going to turn bright colors and stuff, so that'll be even more fun. So that gives us something to do with all this leftover cabbage water. And so yeah, there's my cabbage test, and I've been thinking about some other things that I want to do coming up. I plan to talk a bit about natural family planning and fertility awareness, which is something that we do in this household, cloth diapering, extended breastfeeding, tandem nursing, and I consider extended breastfeeding to actually just be normal length breastfeeding, because naturally kids do not wean before a year. You know, more on natural childbirth, home birth, water birth, and maybe a little bit about homeschooling, and our plans with homeschooling and we'll be cloth diapering just one this time. We had 2 in diapers last time. So yeah, the dynamics of our family are changing, and we're preparing for that, and I will keep updated. All right, and I'll be back for an 8-week update in a few days. Okay, bye.